Would I really be going out on a limb to say that I think Bill Clinton's responsible for 9/11? Yeah, that's right. I know so many of you people have been convinced by the likes of Michael Moore and Alex Jones that the destruction of the World Trade Center and the Pentagon on September 11th of 2001 was an inside job premeditated by George W. Bush and that insidious cabal known to all you truth seekers as the neocons, in order that they may further their Zionist New World Order slash Blackwater slash Halliburton oil plundering plans. Here's my synopsis in a nutshell for all you nuts. Clinton had at least one good crack at Osama bin Laden. His big chance was when Osama bin Laden was living the good life in Sudan on his own ranch, which was bigger than Area 51 in New Mexico, you know, where the aliens are, outside of Roswell. You know, Area 51, which is like 10 times the size of the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. As the richest man in that country, the politicians of Sudan and neighboring countries and pretty much every nation in the Arab Islam world would wait in line to sit with Obama in his parlor where he held court and pepper his bottom with kisses, or have deep discussions about, you know, devout Muslim stuff like, should women also wear gloves in addition to the ghost of Christmas yet to come outfit that they wear now? Sometimes they go to the big toy box and break out the Islamic martyr Barbie dolls that were, you know, naturally covered from head to toe with explosives and blow them up, you know. Sometimes they submit dastardly, diabolical plans for Osama bin Laden's perusal, you know, with ideas like how to blow up embassies in neighboring countries such as Kenya and Tanzania. One guy from Yemen even came up with this crazy scheme to use a canoe to blow up an American battleship. These plots sounded crazy at the time, but they all succeeded. Some higher-ups in the Sudanese government worried that too much riffraff was coming around and that Sudan would start to get the blame for the Al-Qaeda ops. So somebody in Sudan called Clinton and asked if he wanted to come nab Osama, you know, special forces style, and get him the hell out of there and take him into custody. Clinton at the time really didn't have time to target Osama bin Laden because he was busy targeting Linda Tripp, because she had taped phone calls with Monica Lewinsky, who was crying to her about the thong and the cigar trick and the blue dress and the DNA and the left-leaning tilt and the mole, you know. So Clinton told the bigwigs in Sudan that he really didn't have any charges with which she felt he could hold Osama. As far as Clinton knew, Obama hasn't committed any gas station holdups. Come on, man. The guy owned jet fighters. He owned uranium. Enough uranium, I might add. He declared war on the United States a year before. CIA spooks in Sudan are snooping and pooping around Osama's ranch, you know, telling him about, you know, the weirdos coming and going, and, you know, lots of machine gun fire and rocket fire and bombs exploding being heard, and lots of guys, like, marching in formation. Kind of looks like an army. Not too long after Clinton turns down the offer from Sudan, you get the embassy bombings, and a couple years later, the bombing of the USS Cole. Clinton retaliated to the embassy bombings by blowing up an aspirin factory purportedly belonging to Osama as kind of, I guess, a see how it feels when somebody blows up your building kind of, you know, thing. Incidentally, interesting enough, that same day, Monica Lewinsky was being deposed by Special Whitewater Prosecutor Ken Starr. Yeah. As for the Sudanese, Well, they've been strafing and bombing the Christians in Darfur ever since. When Clinton lied, nobody died.